Oh God. Evening everyone, I hope everyone's doing well. Caught me walking under the influence of Lucozade again.
Cramp, Matty.
Oh, for fucking crap, fuck off. Yeah, so unfortunately, during my little swimming session, I ended up not just having, well, I didn't have a stroke in there, but I ended up having a nasty cramp in my right leg. I mean, I also suffered a mini one on my left leg, but that one was a bit more tolerable. I just had to pause for a bit. But the pain absolutely fucking seared through my right leg, like you would not believe. Probably one of the worst cramps I've ever had, quite frankly. Oh, sign of good work, yeah. I was just pausing it for a moment. But don't worry, before too much longer, maybe I could shed a little bit of this weight off. Have you got a paper shredder? Oh yeah, you do actually have a paper shredder, don't you, Mike?
I do, mate, yeah.
Much better. Now I actually have some semblance of light. So, obviously, the pain was not too good. But at least I'm in one piece, and I plan to keep it that way.
The in the year thing to try.
So you basically think this is my New Year's resolution?
Why not?
I suppose when you look at it like that, I suppose it makes sense.
Go for it, bruv. You know, let's do this. Let's shed pounds together.
Yes.
You know?
And you'll be sitting there holding a pound coin, and I'll be punching it. But no, everything's been
See you, dude.
a fair bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not here tomorrow.
Yeah. See ya!
Yeah, see you, mate. Bye-bye.
So, one of the people that we go swimming with, he's
He just said bye to you, mate, by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
I did say bye as well.
Yeah, I know.
But he's quite the character, and I thought I was a bloody character. Two of them, in fact. But this guy actually swims with the most ridiculous styles that kind of makes me think, he stole my fucking job. Like, I could imagine me just being like swimming up and just swiping away the water when I first started, but no, he's taken that technique from me. Wanker.
Well, he also reads a newspaper in the pool, mate.
Yeah.
Seriously. He
Yeah,
actually
that's
reads a newspaper in the swimming pool.
Those were the times, weren't they?
Literally.
I really should be ashamed of myself. I really should. Oh dear. But whilst I was doing the swimming and the cramp wasn't there, I actually felt a lot more capable of just going straight up and then straight down again, rather than I'll go up, I'll pause for like 10-15 seconds or whatever, and then get going again. There were at least 5 occurrences during my swimming where it was literally just straight swimming, effectively. So I know it's going to take time to shed all this, and it almost feels like, what's that? Metamorphosis, that's it.
Beginning of a journey, mate.
Yes, it's the metamorphosis. You're going to see
Well, yeah,
me
there
transform into the from the big fat caterpillar into... No, let's not go there, actually. Something a bit more attractive, maybe. But one thing I did want to mention to you, Mike, which was, I've already told you about the whole doxing situation.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't around when I had my my live stream, which unfortunately I had to remove because that and the one before that I actually was compromised because because that TV license letter that I got, turns out there was a third spot on that letter where they put my fucking postcode, and effectively I did not realise this. I got 2 of them, but not the third.
Right, okay.
So I had to delete them, unfortunately, and effectively there were people actually coming into the chat and actually spamming my address in there.
Right.
So...
Oh yeah, that's not cool.
No. So...
Right.
Understandably, it's been a bit ugly since then. And I guess now I'm just going to have to watch my back more than anything. But there's one thing I've always said, and that is regardless of anything I've done, people who have stuck around with me from the start will know there was that very first protest I ever went to, when Tommy Robinson went to the Old Bailey for contempt of court for basically covering the Leeds grooming gang trial, where everything that Tommy mentioned was already out in the public domain, and yet the judge decided to punish him for it. In fact, they lied about what he was arrested for at first. They said it was a breach of the peace, when he never breached anybody's peace. So they then changed it to contempt of court. Stroke number 1, contempt of court. Oh, God. Not again. What are you going to do with me, Mike?
I don't know. All this stroking.
All these strokes, man. So, I think I've actually kept count of them as well. I think I'm on, was it 197 or 198 strokes overall so far this year?
Good Lord.
Yes, I know.
You're becoming a stroke king.
I am stroking. The stroking. Fuck me, man. I mean, sometimes Mike's wit is just as good as mine, dare I say it. And that makes us a force to be reckoned with. This Sunday session as well, unfortunately, is cancelled because it's Mother's Day, and understandably, Mike wants to be with his mother, as with just about anybody on this planet. So that session will not be taking place.
But you have a membership now, though.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I did get my membership sorted, so now I can actually go up there as many times as I want within the month and basically enjoy a few strokes in there as many times as I wish. Preferably the swimming strokes and not the strokes, because those aren't healthy for me. God. Yes, I know. I am such a bad influence. God. Imagine if I was having all these strokes since I was like a teenager. Christ. Oh, they'd be in the thousands, I suspect. And I'd probably be looked at for the rest of my life. But that's basically about it for the swimming as far as that's concerned. So, membership sorted. Sunday's cancelled, unfortunately. Wednesday, obviously, I'll be going back up there because that's usually my standard day for that. And I am sincerely hoping that by next Sunday, or sorry, the Sunday after, it'll be up to two times a week.
Yeah.
So, because obviously I can't help it if there are circumstances that pop up that prevent me from going. And to be fair, maybe later down the line, if I get fitter, maybe lose a couple of stone or 3 stone or however many stones, I should really just fucking chuck them in the river. It's much easier. Anyway, if I can lose that weight, maybe I'd even be able to walk up there. Who knows? But I think it's just a matter of see how it goes more than anything. But with that, folks, that is the 26th of March's Mike and Matt's strokes and swimming. That's what I've taken to calling it for the time being, until I can think of something more intelligent. And yeah, I wish you all a good morning, afternoon or evening, and I'll catch you on the next one.
See you later.
Bye-bye for now.